Hi, my name is Derek Anderson, owner of Screamin Lodge in Craig, Alaska. We're a family-owned and operated 3-boat lodge. So our boats are 30 to 32 foot in length, and they're 9'6" and 10 foot wide. So they're super large boats, very spacious. They allow customers to fish in the aft and to fish in the bow and fish down the sides. We've got 10.5 to 11 foot deck space in the back of the boats. They're super spacious and very comfortable and very stable, providing an excellent fishing experience in Southeast Alaska. Okay, hey, let me show you around the boat and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the custom options. So walking down the side, you're able to pick the size of your cabins and whatnot. This cabin here I made a little bit wider than standard just to have more room inside, but we'll start down the outside here and show you the walk around. On the sides of the boat, because I cut the sides down from 42 inches to 36, which makes it super easy to bend over net fish and gaff halibut, so you're not really bending down to the water's edge, which really helps a guy's back over 110 days. We've got custom built rod holders here on each boat for halibut fishing. They're all built out of stainless. Halibut will not break the yoke. A person can literally put it in there and reel that halibut up without having to do the back breaking work or having a young child reel it up. So those are super nice. All your cleat locations, size of cleats you get to choose. Up here in the front I've got a washdown pump extended, so we can get up here with the washdown pump and spray any blood or any salt or scales out, which really helps. The location of all the grab bars and the height of the railings are all custom. So a person in rough seas can get around and the deckhands are able to hold on to the 3-point all the time, so they're always safe. Up front here, you're able to pick this as much room as you want. My anchor box here I've got, and we've got over 900 feet of rope for anchoring for our halibut with 65 feet of chain. So, and we could probably house another 100 foot in there. I've got all this custom UHMW on the front, which is super nice. It keeps the paint nice and doesn't get all banged up from the anchor chain deploying and pulling the anchor. So that's nice. We've got a big firm cleat up front to tie off on. We've got enough room up here for clients to sit here and fish. We put our drink coolers here for the customers to have all their fresh drinks each day. Again, the rod holders, and coming down this side here, we've got a side door here for me, and I'm able to lock that wide open, and I can sit in here and I can use my mains here and watch my electronics. We'll go in the cabin in a second. I've also got shore power here on the side, which I love. It keeps the boats plugged in even during the winter time and keep heat in them and whatnot. Walking down the edge. These side hatches here in this boat is probably one of the most paramount things for us. All these handles here, I've designed the depth and the size so you can grab them with gloves, lift them up, they all flood, okay? And that way it keeps your white meat, all your halibut and all your bass and all your lingcod with fresh water going in and out as you run. So it keeps the blood down to a minimum, keeps the fish cold that way. We pack all of our salmon on ice, and this is an open hatch here with a shock on it. So the deckhands can get down and pack all your salmon in shaved ice. So that's super nice. Keeps the quality of the fish up. Our scupper drains, I've got 4-inch pipes going out the back on each side with flappers. I prefer flappers over the ping pongs. We can evacuate a lot of water in rough seas. We've been in some seas and it flushes that boat out immediately. Up here on the rear station, for when we're trolling for salmon or we're just mooching in light seas and I don't have to be on the mains, I've got my steering here, my throttles here. I've also got my autopilot here for my Furuno. I've got an outdoor mic so I can talk to my other captains as well, which is handy. Then you're not walking inside and outside, and it keeps all the mics on the inside nice and clean as well. I've also got storage here, you know, just for little odds and ends. So that's super nice to have. I've also got USB ports here and plugins, power outlets for people. And in the back here, if we can just rotate here, these fillet stations are all custom built. I've shipped all this down to North River and told them, I gave them a drawing and told them exactly where I wanted it. They did it perfectly. It's awesome. All my side hatches here. I've got these side hatches where we put all of our leads in here. And they're all self-draining, so you can wash them out at the end of each day, get all the salt out of there. My custom fillet stations here, keep our bait boxes here so we can grab our herring, cut our herring, we'll lay our herring on the table. We've also got line scribe to measure our salmon, to make sure we're legal with all that. Just little things that make it easy. We've got shelves down the sides. Our downrigger location placement, I like them towards the back, not completely on the back, but they're really user friendly. We can right up to them. They're a nice height, so you're not bending over all the time. Our gut and gill station is here with our washdown pump here, so that works out really well. Like gut and gill our salmon, then we just pack them right on shaved ice. Talking about the rocket launchers of the boat, a little bit high. I missed about an inch on that, but they are doable for us. We don't have to get on the sides to get them. Just reach up, drop them in, and they ride nice. I've got rigid lights on the back deck. It's a nice thing to have in the early mornings. You know, late August when it's dark out, we're up early every morning so we can light up the back decks and cut our bait and get our rods rigged and ready to go. It's a complete sealed deck. It's all self-bailing. It's fantastic that way. I put a side door in here, which we usually have the boat on the other side of the dock there, but it helps for customers, you know, that are not real agile to get into a boat off the dock. So that's super nice to have. Also really helps pulling a big halibut in the boat. So that's nice to have. Going on the inside, so walking on the inside here, how I set my boats up is I do bench seats for everybody, so the customers can sit on the bench seats, and I've got one passenger seat here, grab bars in the center here for someone that doesn't want to sit down, that can just stand up and hold on to it. I've got all my doors here for storage, which are super nice with stainless latches. This here's a pull-out drawer. We keep all our Clorox wipes, paper towels, regular towels, and some coffee drink cups, which just creature comforts, you know. Super comfortable. Our rides are, you know, from anywhere from 20 minutes to up to an hour. So, you know, guys are warm. We've got diesel heater in here, exhaust outside. It keeps nice and warm and keeps people chipper and whatnot. I run the shock seats in my boats for the captains. They're super nice. There's not a better seat out there. That it really saves you over the time. These boats are all Furuno electronics, and North River installed all of them. They're fantastic. I mean, it's everything about catching fish is electronics and knowledge and persistence. And if you got the best equipment out there, it helps you. If you got the best equipment, it's definitely a help. All these boats here with these shock seats, you can stand up and operate the boat like so, or you just go up on your footstep, grab the bottom, and you're sitting here just like this, and now you're comfortable. You got an armrest if you want it. You can work with your electronics. One thing that North River suggested to me, doesn't sound like a big deal, it's huge to me. I can grab my Furuno and I can pivot that Furuno however I want. If I'm on the back deck working, I've got it straight out the back. If I'm working out of the side door, working my main throttles, I can turn it all the way that way, and I got my fish finding capabilities right there, which is, to me, is awesome. I've got all my mics for my radios right here at an easy touch. You know, that's super nice. It's by the door. You can just reach in, grab it, talk to your guys if you're right here. We've got grab bars, glove boxes. All my bilge pumps are right here. I've got a bilge pump inside. I've got two in the aft. What else can I tell you about it? They're a fishing machine. and they help us catch our fish, and our customers love them, and the captains and deckhands love them even more. They are the best fishing boat in America.